Unicorn Beetle Pro Mag case for the iPhone 13 Pro Max, man. So let's go ahead and jump straight into it. Now, this right here is going to be for all my people who like that rugged style protection, all right? So let's get all the plastic and everything off to the side, and let's go ahead and take it out. All right, now you already know we got the old school dad swivel belt clip. A lot of you still use this, especially if you're like in a construction setting or something like that. So I can't knock it, man. A lot of you still use this, and it's good to still see that they include a case that has this, because I feel like a lot of cases are going from their roots, and people don't think that you may need this level of protection or this style still out there when it comes to a case. All right, so we're gonna set that to the side. We're not really gonna talk a lot about that, but here is the actual case itself. All right, now as you see, as soon as I saw this case on Twitter, I was like, you know what, that's a cool design, because not a lot of cases actually have something like this, to where the MagSafe ring acts as a MagSafe ring, and then you click it open, it acts as a stand for your phone. All right, I think this is almost the best implementation of a kickstand sort, because sometimes when you put a kickstand in there, either it's way too flimsy or either it's a very good kickstand, which there's only a few cases that actually has good kickstands. All right, so this also has a built-in screen protector. Now, I'm not sure if they want me to tell you this, but I'm gonna tell you this because y'all know how I get down. If you're a person who runs a tempered glass screen protector, you can pop this plastic screen protector out, and then you can just run the tempered glass that you got on it. But in today's video, I'm gonna remove my tempered glass and use the case as it's intended. All right, so that's basically what is going on with the look of the case. Now, this is gonna be a two-part case, and down here you see has a little bit of a slot to where you can get in there, and then you can basically pop this off. All right, so once again, it's two-style case. You get the classic Supcase look on the back. I know some of you either like it, some of you either don't, but this is made for if you're a more rugged case person. All right, when it comes to rugged cases, a lot of times they're not going to be, beautiful. All right, they're there for protection, and that's what this case does, and that's what Supcases, this style case. If they want like more of a little sleek and more kind of minimalistic, then you might want to go with the Unicorn Beetle style mag or something like that, and I'll make sure to pop that video above. But let's go ahead and grab my 13 Pro Max, and just because I love y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and take off this perfectly installed tempered glass screen protector. All right, so we got the precious just glass under there right now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the actual phone itself, and let's go ahead and put it in the actual screen portion first, and because I want to put this on so I can show you the touch sensitivity and everything like that when it comes to this case. And then, and on the inside, if you want to just look on the inside and kind of see what it has going on, you see Supcase, you see where it says they have that MagSafe. So then you want to just put this in, and you want to work it way all around. All right, let's work it all around, and take a little bit of your time, make sure everything is snapped in, make sure everything is good to go when it comes to these level of protection before you actually proceed with the video. All right, now when it comes to colors of this case, they're going to be available in this like grayish color, or they have like more of the one that goes with the Sierra blue. I'm not familiar what that color is called, but you know what I'm talking about if you are familiar with Supcase cases. So here it looks. This is how it looks on, especially with the Alpine Green 13 Pro Max. All right, so this is probably gonna be your closest neutral color that you're gonna pair with the Alpine Green. Now let's go around the case and let's see what we're talking about. So on that top side, it is gonna be completely closed there, no issues. Coming on that left side, you see you have a cover right here for your mute toggle switch. So as you open that, you do see your mute toggle switch in there, so that's good that it is covered up. You get raised volume and up and down buttons, very tactile, no issues when it comes to this buttons. And on the sides here, you kind of get this little design right here, but at the same time, I really feel like that does help with the grip, so that's good to see there. Flipping it over on the bottom, you see that everything is, especially when it comes to the speaker, there's very, very deeply recessed down up in there. And when you pop this open, you're good to go with that lightning port with no issues there. And on that right side, you do have a little raised power button right here, and it is also textured. And on the back, you can see you do have that camera protection there with no issues. It's recessed down in there, so you're definitely good to go in that case. Now, taking a look at the lay on tail protection, all right? Now, this case definitely has a good bit of it. Now, like I said, I did take my tempered glass screen protector off, so it is recessed down in there very well. And definitely you are good to go if you're talking about lay on tail protection, or if you are talking about potentially dropping this case. If you got the dropsons out there, I'm pretty sure that this phone will serve you well if you are talking about times of a drop. So you definitely should be good in that opinion. Now, how does the actual case fit on the phone? Now, when I do these two-part cases, of course, it's not going to have any pulling and tugging just because of the design of the case. But what I like to do is to see if it either moves around, see if I hear any creaking when I'm squeezing the case. And I'm not hearing a lot. I'm not hearing anything when it comes to this case. All right, let's go ahead and wipe this screen down a little bit. And I'm not hearing any creaking, I'm not feeling any uncomfortable, anything when you are talking about this case. So it definitely feels like it is built well, and it doesn't take a lot to come off. You just pry this edge right here, and then you take it all off, and you are good to go. So overall, the case feels solid in this case, and it doesn't feel like it's creaking or moving around or anything like that. Now, when you're talking about how it feels in the hand, of course, it's going to add a little bit of bulk, all right? Because this is a more of a protective case. It's made for the drops. It's made for different things like that, and you're good to go. So it's going to add a little bit of bulk, all right? That's just what it is when it comes to these Beetle Pro cases. It's going to add a little bit of heft to it, but that is to give you that protection. When you're talking about gripping it in your hand, it does feel really good when gripping it in your hand, so it doesn't feel like you're going to slip it out your hand. But if you do, I feel like you got that protection back in you for sure, all right? Now, one thing that we do want to test out is before we get to MagSafe, let's test out this screen and see how it does when you were talking about pressing it, all right? Now, I have my phone on airplane mode right now, so nothing's going to come up, but just pressing this feels very responsive. This doesn't feel like there's an air pocket in between. Everything feels good. If you're worried about your sensors, they all actually have cutouts. So any of your sensors or your Face ID or your front-facing camera, nothing like that will be affected. And the touch sensitivity is just really good. It doesn't feel like it's very flush on the screen, so that's good to see. Back in the day, there used to be like a little physical pocket that you can just about press when it comes to this style case, but you don't have any worries when it comes to this, all right? Now, let's go ahead and bring over MagSafe, and let's go ahead and test out that MagSafe charger. And you drop it down on MagSafe, it definitely works just fine. And actually, you guys know this is the gold standard to test MagSafe strength. And picking this up, it actually can pick this base up. So that is telling you that this has a pretty nice magnet, and it's not weak, because there's only a few cases that can actually pick this bad boy up right here. So Supcase, you did a pretty good job when it comes to the strength of the magnets, because not a lot of people can actually pick that up. Now, when you're talking about using some MagSafe accessories like the battery pack or something like that, I always said this, and it's not just to their case only, but if you have a type of a slipperier surface on the back of your case, it's going to move around. It's going to do a little bit of moving. So, but it does work just fine. But just know, be a little bit careful when you're using this case with MagSafe accessories like the MagSafe battery pack. It may tend to move a little bit just because of the material of the battery pack itself and the slick material what it has going on here. So very good to see that they also aligned this as well, so you can get that good MagSafe adhesion if that's what you're coming down for. But last thing but not least, let's go ahead and check out that stand. And the stand works just fine if you want to pop it up. I really like that this serves kind of a dual purpose, that you can actually use it as MagSafe, or you can hit this little lever and it's going to pop it up. Go out and about, go take yourself out to lunch, man, and sit down and look at you some content or something like that. I definitely feel like this is a very nice touch and a very nice way to implement the MagSafe without looking too crazy, in my opinion. I know a lot of people controversial when it comes to the look of this, but I do like this implementation. I really thought it was a cool idea to make the magnet a MagSafe stand and also a MagSafe charger and actual stand built into it. So I really do like that right there. So that's it, man. That's going to be the Unicorn Beetle Pro Mag case. You already know. Links will be down in the description below. But if you want something that's a little bit more subtle protection and you like Supcase, I will make sure to pop this video above. You already know. If you made it to the end of the video, let me see the flex emojis. Until next time, later.